local nonprofit organizations. My guest on the program today is founder of the organization Augustus Angels, Thira Simon. Well, before we get started on this week's episode of NFP, Thira, thanks for being on the program.
Thank you for having me.
What is the mission of the organization?
Our mission is to support, encourage, educate, celebrate, and mentor children who are separated from their parents due to crisis situations such as death, incarceration, and the other underserved.
Okay, and what's a bit about the history of the organization? Is it local? Is it national?
We are local, and the way that Augustus Angels started is, number one, is named for my brother who passed in 2012. The Christmas before he passed, we were at my home, and he bought a little kid a bicycle on Christmas Day because he was in the parking lot crying that he didn't have one. And so we named it after him just to kind of create the legacy that he had for being kind to kids. He always looked out for children. And I actually was doing just angel tree for children whose parents are incarcerated at that time. And so we added the bicycles to that we raised in his name. And then it just kind of morphed into a nonprofit. And the rest is history. We started the nonprofit in 2012.
2012. Sorry to hear about your brother's passing, but you're really honoring his legacy with this organization, and I'm glad that we're able to have this episode on Christmas Eve morning. You know, it seems appropriate with that story.
Right. Exactly. It does.
Yeah, but wow, good timing on that. What are some of the, I would say, specific services that y'all offer?
Okay. We do, let's start with Christmas, because all of our lists start with our Christmas event. And so we have Christmas. Normally we have a Christmas party for them, and we meet some of their physical needs as giving them brand new clothing and of course Christmas gifts, and then we also give them food baskets for Christmas, and each child gets their own food basket. As we know, many children who are on the free lunch program, they feed them in the summer, but for Christmas break, there's no feeding for them. And so we take care of our kids in that way with the food baskets to make sure that they're not food insufficient. And that's just for Christmas. And then, of course, we give them toys. You can't have Christmas without toys. And the way it works is we have our angel tree. Our angel tree is mostly done on social media, and then we have partners that actually takes angels and their employees purchase gifts, and we also partner with churches to do the same. Okay. Then we do their birthdays. So every 4 months we have a big birthday party for the children. Of course, we're not doing that during COVID, okay?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Yes.
No.
Sure.
That's one of the things that we do for them. And then we, of course, do back to school, where we provide some more physical needs, school clothing or uniforms, whichever one that they wear. And then we also provide them with a big back to school bash, because some of them don't get to go on summer vacation. So we have like a big fun time for them, and we do different things. And then we also use it as a time of education. So we educate the parents on tips to help with homework. And then like with COVID, we still had the backpack, but it was a drive-through. And then we gave them handouts to give them tips to help the children with the online schooling. Things like making them a separate workspace, just different tips to try to make it as easy as possible on the children and the parents, to help them be successful. So that's what we did for the back to school this year. Normally it is a big party. We provide school clothes, backpacks, and school supplies for the kids as well. We also have a program for the children whose parents are deceased where we send them teddy bears with a little note on it, and the note says, "Hug me when you miss mom or dad." Okay, I get emotional about that one. So those are the programs that we have up and running at this time.
You kind of brought a question to my attention. Were y'all able to conduct your Christmas activities somewhat similar or in spite of COVID this year?
In spite of COVID, we did actually.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we did a Christmas drive-through, and we had an Amazon link for those that didn't want to go out and shop. They could go on our Amazon link. The children's information was there. They were able to adopt there. And then some people wanted to go shop, so we met them. We were masked down, of course, and they met us at a local restaurant, and we sat outside. They dropped them off, and then we got the gifts and gave them out at the drive-thru. People listening that want to help, where can they go for more information about the organization and be able to help in whatever way they can? Okay, we have a website, and we also have Facebook. Our website is www.augustusangels.org, and then they could call us at 409-730-3354, or go to our Facebook page, our Twitter, or our Instagram, all at Augustus Angels. Thank you so much. Please come back, because you mentioned some organization that will be coming around, some events that will coming around to. So we'd love to have you on the show again to be able to talk about those. Well, thank you. I would love to come back, and thank you for this opportunity to share. My guest today on NFP was Thira Simon. She is the founder of Augustus Angels. You can tune in next Thursday for another episode